What is up, people? It was a big day in the resistance. Talking about this Trump speech last night where he had an absolute meltdown, just unhinged. Trump got caught up in the same nonsense, the rambly stuff he used to do in his rallies. But this time, when you find out what's been motivating some of these unhinged moments, there's one thing that happened. And when you see it, it really pulls back the curtain for how to resist these guys, Trump and Elon, these narcissists. And then we followed up with an amazing court ruling that just hammers it home. So again, Trump always back on his heels, always defensive, as we just keep pounding him with the resistance. This one's gonna be a real eye-opener. If you enjoy the video, please drop that like, hit the sub button, and turn those noties on. All right, you ready? Let it rip.
That in windmills. You can have windmills too. Most expensive form of energy ever. Anybody have a windmill by your house? Congratulations, you'll never sell your house. And today I signed historic executive orders to unleash coal production.
Dude, coal is the worst, but you know he's obsessed, right? You know how he's obsessed with windmills, and he always talks about windmills and how they kill birds or whatever, and windmills, they don't produce electricity. You know why he does it? I did not realize this, but he has a golf club in Scotland, and there's like a windmill farm there. It is a personal grievance. So he battled the Scottish government. They have a bunch of fucking North Sea wind development there. And what he did was he tried to halt this project of wind turbines that are off the coast of his golf club. And he lost. It's like you can see him from the golf club out in the water. And he was mad about that there are these wind farms in the water opposite his golf club. And so he fought them, tried to get them removed, and he lost. And he had to pay for their legal fees for the Scottish government. Right? So he got his ass kicked about these, and the windmills stayed. So the reason why he talks about windmills every single speech, every time he speaks, that's why he does it. Because he is just salty as hell. He is filled with grievance. This is like Cenk Uygur and 𝗙cie𝗶𝗪 level shit. This is how these right-wingers fucking operate. He lost a battle over windmills. He's all mad that the government was able to put windmills outside his golf club, and then he fucking had to pay their lawyers' fees when he lost the case. So now every time he speaks, he has a grievance with windmills. I did not know this. I just recently found out about this. Dude, wind is great. It's great energy. Wind and solar, dude, they're the future. There's so much good energy, right? But he wants to burn coal. But anyway, so this is why he talks about windmills. It is literally just a personal grievance. And dude, to this day, though, he cannot not talk about windmills, right?
Between that and windmills, you can have windmills too. Most expensive form of energy ever. Anybody have a windmill by your house? Congratulations, you'll never sell your house. And today I signed historic.
Dude, he's like, if you have a windmill near your house, you're going to have to pay for their lawyers. You're going to have to pay for the windmill's lawyer. Oh, I hate those windmills. They make me pay lawyers, legal fees. Oh, Trumpy. Dude, so funny.
Executive orders to unleash coal production to the highest levels ever.
Dude, no one should be clapping for coal. Dude, grumpy Trumpy. Yes. Dude, no one should be clapping for coal, dude. Coal is terrible. So you know what's up? Look at this. This is a map, a visualization of one coal plant in Kentucky. This is the reach. This is a single fucking coal plant in Kentucky. Because of this thing called wind. If you wanted to look in middle America and look at some of the health concerns that all of these people have, the coal industry is hugely responsible for a tremendous amount of respiratory illness just in the Midwest and the East, all the coal plants. And dude, now they want to refire this shit up and just crank this shit up. But some people have estimated that coal plants kill like 100 people a day. Literally, that people are dying from coal-related illnesses. And they call it clean coal. I saw Caroline Leavitt talking about clean coal. Dude, it's fucking ridiculous. At 3 p.m., President Trump will sign an executive order to reinvigorate affordable, reliable, and clean coal. Dude, it is fucking bullshit. She is such a fucking scoundrel. Dude, this shit is not clean. Dude, this shit is like uber toxic. Uber fucking toxic, bro. No bueno. Everybody here in the Midwest is suffering from this shit. Everybody. So clean, you get that black lung. You give me that black lung. Oh, shit. Dude, shit is so toxic.
Because, coal is the most powerful thing. We have more of it than any. We have more liquid gold under our feet, oil and gas. And we have more coal than any other country. No other country has as much as we have. All different forms of coal. And take a look at China. They're building 2 coal plants a week. Think of that, 2 a week. We are screwing around with wind. Oh.
Yeah, there he is, back on the wind.
Oh. Wind. These people are crazy. They say, oh, it's great for the environment. Yeah, it kills all your birds.
Yeah, dude, he's all pissed. He's so pissed about it. You can see him. Isn't that funny? Now that you know, you're never going to look at him the same now that you know that his grievance, that he just can't not be bothered by it. Now, I want to tie this into something we talked about earlier when we were talking about resisting. We were talking about Elon Musk. We were talking about Donald Trump. We were talking about these narcissists. I want you to see that now that you know about how fucking pained he is by having to pay that money, losing that battle, okay? Losing that battle over the windmills, having to see the windmills out there. This is how you resist against these narcissists. You resist against them by making them see you. The ever-present protest, every time he goes out, if he sees a protest with signs that are like, Trump is a fucking loser, Trump is a fucking rapey bastard, right? That shit affects these guys. Every negative word, every time you get in his replies and you take him to task, every time you post a meme that makes fun of him, you put a picture on the wall in Colorado that makes him look funny. This shit just eats them alive. This is how you resist. You resist with those small scale attacks on their fragile egos. This is why the people slowing him down with these court cases, every time he loses a court ruling, he is livid and he will never forget it. Every time somebody like Colorado puts a picture of him up and makes him look like a jackass, or a magazine cover on a major magazine publishes an unflattering picture, dude, he just can't let it go. He can't let it go. Every legal battle he loses, he can't let it go. You know what I mean? This is like, it's really important. It's a really important part of the rebellion with these narcissists is to just fucking hit them where their ego, right? He can't let it go, man. He will never fucking let it go. But coal, though, this is problematic because coal is easy, but if they remove all the environmental regulations and they start sparking a whole bunch of coal plants to compete with China, the other problem is this, is China's also building high-speed rail. China is very advanced technology that they're applying to their infrastructure. America's not doing that. They're trying to reopen coal plants and shit when we could be doing the next gen of technology and building up our high-speed rail and shit. But this is going to be toxic because they're going to open coal. They're going to remove the regulations, which then adds a whole bunch of air pollution, but it also adds poison in the water, the rivers, the wildlife, the poisonous shit that ends up in the environment, killing their farming and killing their waterways and all that. And then without access to really good health care, this is the kind of shit that creates an entire population of really unhealthy 70-year-olds that then suck up your medical system. Like, the cost of this is just so fucking, it's bad economics is what it is, right? Mr. Dealmaker is making a terrible deal with industry and shit because he's not a good deal maker. Cole's terrible use of money, terrible use of funds. This was big news right here. This is one of the things that I'm talking about, guys. With the way we resist, look at this. Judge Trevor McFadden, a Trump appointee. This is his judge. He appointed this guy, not a liberal activist judge. His appointee, Judge Trevor McFadden, restores the AP to the White House press pool, saying the White House must immediately rescind the denial of AP's access. This comes after Trump banned the AP for refusing to call the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of Trump nuttery. Okay, under the First Amendment, if the government opens its doors to some journalists, it cannot then shut those doors to other journalists because of their viewpoints. First Amendment, baby. The Constitution requires no less. Dude, see, this shit is going to rub him fucking like till the end of fucking time. The Gulf of stupidity. Yes. The Gulf of where's my 401k? Where'd it go? Oh, insert toilet flushing sound. But yeah, dude, his fucking judge, dude. This is money, bro. And I guarantee you, the AP, they should go in there and wear something like really noticeable, like some type of AP scarf or some shit, so he can just see it. Oh, man. Dude, isn't that amazing? See, this kind of shit just fucking shreds him. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.